Hi guys, thank you so much for tuning in and wanting to actually listen to the message that I have for you guys today. I want to call myself Miss Cleo, right? You got a question, I got the answer, especially if it's in the future. Just kidding. This video is regarding the Ask Me a Question ask me a question scenario that went down yesterday. So, this ask me a question thing was so much fun. It was for entertainment purposes only. Let me make that very clear. It was so much fun. I did intuitively get the answers that I provided you guys with. I want to remind you that I am not a psychic, although maybe some of the outcomes may happen, but I will not be correct 100% of the time. The questions that I got yesterday really made me think about a few things that I'm going to share with you today in this video, okay? Now, I told you guys that I wanted to lift your vibrations, and I take this very seriously. I'm very passionate about this, bringing in your own light from within. And, this all starts with you. And this video is basically going to be my tough love. And tough love, something I want you to think about, something that I want you to make a note of, because this ask me a question thing really blew up, okay? I had people asking me questions, the same person multiple times, like, we get this whole, we want to know what's going on thing. And I was there too. I wanted to know. I wanted to know what would happen all the time. If someone could tell me my future, it was kind of like, oh wow, that's so cool, you know? But the way in that the questions were coming in, how you guys were asking me these questions really brought a thought to my mind. Okay, so it really made me realize how mindset is so important. People talk about mindset all the time, right? I don't think that it's explained in a way that people can really understand how important your mindset is, okay? I'm going to tell you guys, 99% of the questions that I got yesterday were will I questions. Will I get this? Will I get that? Will I be successful? Will I get back with my ex? Like, I was just getting all these will I questions, right? Which is totally fine. You can, like, these are good questions to ask yourself. Will I, right? But the true question that should come out of the will I questions is, do I want this? Okay? So when you think about will I, right? Will I X, Y, and Z? You need to think, okay, do I want X, Y, and Z? If the answer is yes, then you're basically taking action or looking at what you can do in order to get closer to that want. And also thinking about, okay, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, but if an obstacle comes in the way, or I get blocked in some way, am I going to stop there, or am I going to keep on going? How bad do I want this, right? That's what should come out of the will I question. And if you say, will I get this mansion, and you're like, you go back and you're like, do I want this mansion really? And the answer is no, I want the other one that's down there. Why are you even asking that question, right? Like, there's no point in asking that question. So one of the repetitive questions that I got was, will I get back with my ex? Now, with this question, and the whole point of this video today is to remind you guys of how much power you truly have, right? And even though I told you yes or no, or whatever I told you yesterday, if you got a response from me, you have the power to create the outcome that you want to create. And this is what tarot is all about. Tarot gives you an insight of maybe some things that you're not aware of some blockages of energies surrounding the situation. but it's not a clear cut yes or no. There's so much gray in between. There's so much that can trigger events, right? And change events and change outcomes. There's so much behind it. So the question that I got a lot, like I mentioned, will I get back with my ex? My question to you is, do you want to get back with your ex, right? Think about it. You guys broke up because of whatever reason. You guys are not together anymore because of whatever reason. So when you ask yourself, or you ask me, or just in general to the universe, will I get back with my ex? What you should be asking is, do I want to be back with my ex? If the answer is yes, then whatever the reason was that you guys broke up, is that something that we can overcome together as a couple? Is it something that has truly that is repairable in some way? Am I willing to do whatever it takes to get back with my ex because this is something that I want? So if my ex tells me, I don't trust you anymore, I need you to tell me where you're at all the time and let me check your phone at the end of the night, like, is that the type of relationship that you're willing to risk in order to be back with your ex? These are like the things that you need to think about. If you don't want to be with them, you're just curious, like maybe down the line in the future, I don't know. This is all about ego, okay? Ego and pride set the standards and our boundaries, right? But anything that is ego driven does not succeed, okay? It brings us down. Like you'll ego basically makes you step on people and do things that you don't even mean to do. You get petty with ego, okay? And you want to control and you want to just take whoever is in the way. Like, that's what ego does. And anything that is driven by ego, like I said, does not end well. So you need to be looking at your intentions, right? So that's, you really have the control over that. I mean, you cannot control your ex and what the response will be, but you can, if wanting to get back with your ex is something that you want, you can take the initiative to see if it can happen, right? It doesn't hurt to try. You've already been vulnerable with this person. Are you willing to put yourself in that situation again? Are you willing to make it work with that person, right? Another question that I got often was, will I finish school? Will I be successful? My question to you is, are you doing what it takes to finish school right now? Are you taking the steps to be successful, whatever that means to you, right? Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that I had all this figured out, right? Because I didn't. The will I questions actually helped me filter through a lot of the stuff that I was trying to figure out when I was trying to figure out what my life purpose was. I was always really wanting to know what I was meant to do in this world. I knew I was meant to do something bigger, right? So the will I questions really brought me into this, let me try it out. And then once I got to, okay, in order for you to get this, you need to do this, and I wasn't willing to do it, that immediately eliminated it and let me know that that's not truly what I wanted. So there was a lot of trial and error. How do I know that tarot and spiritual coaching is for me? Because I am willing to sacrifice a lot for my business, for you guys, for my soul tribe. Like, I am willing to do whatever it takes to make sure that we are on the same page, that we are a supportive community, that we are learning from one another. Like, I went through so many like experimental stages of like, maybe I should be doing this for a living, maybe I should be doing that for a living. But no, I knew that this was for me because I work a 9 to 5. I have 2 children. I have a home to take care of, right? But at the end of the night, I am motivated and I want to, and I'm willing to stay up to do the readings for you guys for free on my page. Everything that I'm doing is basically for free. The only thing that I get paid for is the personal readings that you schedule with me, that you book with me. Those are the only things that I'm getting paid for. But the readings that I'm posting on my page, the, affirmations that I'm posting, the interaction that I'm doing, that's all because I want to do it and I want it to be something, big. I want it to be something that means something to me. So I am willing to put in the work that I need to put in order to make it happen, in order for it to be successful, in order for it to be what I envision it to be, right? This is how I know that my will I be a tarot reader and a spiritual coach? Yes. Why? Because I'm putting in the damn work. And it may take me a little time. There may be setbacks, but I will be there. I will get it done, right? It'll happen. So I'm not here to sell you dreams. I'm not here to tell you whether something is going to happen or not. I'm here to tap into your energy, to get into your intuition, like to get connected with your spirit guides, to help you basically manage the different scenarios that are going on in your life based on the energies that are happening, right? So I got questions too, like, will me and this person ever talk again? Will we rekindle our relationship? My question to you is, do you want to? If the answer is yes, then okay, stop being petty, stop being immature, and make the initiative to speak to that person, right? And let's say you did speak to that person and they're not receptive right now. You need to accept that. That is where it stands at this moment. So no for right now. But if you really want to have a connection with this person, if you really want this person back in your life, then you will down the road figure out a way to do it in a way that is not invasive and that accepts the boundaries of that person, right? We're not meant to be with, it's a two-way street. Relationships are a two-way street. So even though you want it really badly, you can try whatever it is that you feel is best with the best intention, genuine intentions, and respect the boundaries of the other person. And if they are not wanting you in their life, then you just need to take this as a lesson, not to take relationships for granted, right? You need to just take it as a lesson. Learn whatever it is that you can learn, feel whatever it is that you're feeling, and move on, right? So let me see what else. I have like notes here because I really wanted to make sure that I got my points across. I got the will I be successful, right? And this question is so general. One, like, will you be successful? Success comes in different shapes and forms. There's different categories that you can be successful in life. You can have a successful relationship. You can have a successful career. You can be financially successful. You can be healthy. And that's a success in on its own, right? So, but my thing is, right, you asked me this question, and me as a tarot reader and having the abilities to connect with the universe and spirit guides and stuff like that, if I tell you no, would that have stopped you from wanting to become successful or taking on the initiative and doing the steps that you need to do in order to be successful? If me saying no would have stopped you, then you truly don't want to be successful. You're comfortable where you are. And that's a truth that you may need to sit with and just accept it, right? So me saying no to you, it could have discouraged you a little bit, feeling like, damn, even the universe is saying no right now, like, what the heck? But no, that's a test. That's a test from the universe. Do you truly believe in yourself? Do you truly believe that you will be successful? Somebody just said no to you. Are you going to keep going or are you going to stop, right? And basically what you need to do is define and truly envision what success means to you, okay? And keep showing up no matter how many no's you get, no matter, how hard it gets. You need to keep on showing up and showing the universe that you really, really want this, right? That it isn't within you, it is in your intention. Like, this is what speaks to you. This is what bring your light out into the world. This is what you're meant to be doing. Like, if you ask the universe, will I, the universe is straight up gonna be like, I don't know, do you want it? And you're sitting with the idea, will I, you're waiting for a sign, right? You're waiting for a sign, and then the universe comes and throws something at you, and then you're like, oh snap, I can probably do this, but you're doubtful of it, right? So you are not sure, you don't jump on it, you just kind of let it sit there. And then it's like the universe is like, hey, if you really wanted this, you would have taken the opportunity. So maybe it's not something that you want. Think again. Okay, think again. Think about your intentions. And the universe is basically going to sit there until you're ready, right? It's going to sit there until you're ready. The whole point is that you jump and they will catch you. Okay, you jump, you take the leap, they will catch you. Now I just felt like I truly needed to say this. I needed to share this with you guys, because in the way that you asked the questions, it took away so much of your power. And the whole point is to gain your power, to keep your power, to not give away your power. You have so much control over so much in your life and you don't even realize it. Okay? I want you guys to reframe your questions to, if you catch yourself thinking, will I? Think about, do I really want it? Am I willing to do the work? Like, these are the things that you need to think about. Okay? And these are the things that will actually truly be helpful for you. And really, like, mindset, it's all mindset. Okay, if you're doubtful, if you're unsure, if you don't see yourself there, then you don't really want it. It's not for you. And that's a truth. And it's okay. You know, we are influenced by social media, right? And we all want the, beach life and making money while we sleep life, right? But the grind and the determination and the discipline that it takes to get to that point, like, are you willing to do that, right? That's the real question. Do you really truly want it? If you do, then you're gonna do it. You're gonna figure it out. You're gonna let nothing stop you. That is my point. The questions that I answered yesterday, it was all fun, right? But I want you guys to truly take advantages of the freebies that I'm giving you, and think about how you're asking questions. If you're not sure, message me and we'll work on how to properly ask the question in order to get the answers that your intuition is truly trying to come out and get to you. Okay? I am really, like, I hope you guys took this in the best way. I wasn't trying to offend anybody in my responses to the questions. Everything was pretty straightforward, very matter of fact. But I want you guys to take advantage of the information that I'm putting out there, right? But we got to ask the right questions. You got to have the right intentions. And you need to take control over what you can take control over, okay? Don't give away your power. The way you guys were asking me these questions, you completely gave away your power, okay? And that's not what I want. That's not me allowing you to vibrate, okay? And I'm not having that. That's not what my page is for. I don't want you guys were like, I got so many DMs in the middle of the night when I woke up this morning. I was like, bro, seriously? I mean, DMs are open still. I am not answering any questions right now. I'm not sure if I'll do this again, because I really want you guys to think about it. Think about the questions that you're asking. Ask me about tarot if you're not sure how you can use it for your best knowledge, for the relationships that you're having, for your career, for your own personal growth. Like, ask me. I'm so willing to teach you, okay? I'm here to lift your vibrations, and it starts with you. Okay, Soul Tribe, thank you so much. If you guys stuck through me through the whole 20 freaking minutes, thank you. Thank you for listening to me rant about this. I felt so strongly about it. I was like, no way, guys, come on. Like, we need to start changing how we're asking, how we're talking in our minds. You know, like, mindset is so important. Okay? Thank you. And while you're here, might as well subscribe, because I think I will be uploading more often. I'm trying to figure out this whole YouTube thing. And we'll see where it goes, okay? Thanks. Bye.